Good morning, my dear students. Today I am going to explain you the application of sum of roots and product of roots. Means if you are known the sum of roots of a quadratic equation like x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then sum of roots, if alpha and beta are the roots of this quadratic equation, then alpha plus beta is given by minus b upon a and alpha into beta is given by c upon a. Then how can you find some different values like alpha square plus beta square or minus beta square, alpha square minus beta square. Okay, so see, alpha square plus beta square, you can write it as alpha plus beta whole square. See, from here you will get alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta, and if you will do here minus 2 alpha beta, then you can find this value or not. In this way, alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. And if you have to find this one, then again alpha plus beta whole square. So you will get from here alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta, and here plus 2 alpha beta. But here you have to find alpha square minus beta square. Then how will you find thing? So you cannot do it, since here it will give you alpha square plus beta square, but here you have to find alpha square minus beta square. Then you can write it as alpha plus beta into alpha minus beta. Is it clear? Alpha plus beta is known, and now how can you find alpha minus beta? Tell me. So see, this alpha plus beta into this under root, how alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta. See what will it give it? It will give you alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta. Here minus 2 alpha beta will give you alpha square plus beta square minus 2 alpha beta. That will give you alpha minus beta whole square, and hence it will come out alpha minus beta. So this is your important formula. Alpha square minus beta square is this one. This is used in the square root of complex number. Okay, so these are the important relations. Some more relations are alpha cube plus beta cube. Okay, so how will you do? Here alpha plus beta whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. You can find the value of this one by using this relation, right? In this way you can learn all other relations. For example, if alpha and beta are the roots of x square minus px, x square minus px, x square minus px plus q is equal to 0, plus q is equal to 0. These are the, here alpha and beta are the roots of this equation. So we can write from here alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Minus b means coefficient of x by a is 1. So it is p. And alpha into beta, what is your alpha into beta? Alpha into beta will give you c by a, means q by 1, that is q. So alpha plus beta and alpha into beta is known now. So this one is known. So see, now calculate alpha cube plus beta cube. Here question is that calculate alpha cube plus beta cube. So here I have written alpha cube plus beta cube is equal to alpha plus beta whole cube. So putting at the place of alpha plus beta whole cube, this is p whole cube minus 3 alpha beta, 3q into alpha plus beta, this is p. So it is p cube minus 3p cube, or we can write p square minus 3q. This is the value of alpha cube plus beta cube. Now the important point is formation of equation or formation of a quadratic equation if its roots are given. If roots are given, then how can we form a quadratic equation? So the basic way is that if roots, if alpha, beta, gamma, here since we are studying quadratic equation, that's why I am taking alpha and beta only, since a quadratic equation has two roots only. So if alpha and beta are the roots of a quadratic equation, or the roots of a quadratic equation, then the equation will be, or is given by, will be x minus first root into x minus second root will be equal to 0. If there are some more roots for a cubic equation or some other equation, then x minus first root into x minus second root into x minus third root into x minus fourth root. In this way, if you can multiply them and you can find the required equation. So here alpha and beta are two roots. If you are given both of the roots, so x minus first root into x minus second root, find out. What will you get? So x square minus beta x minus alpha x plus alpha beta will give you 0. It implies that x square minus x taking common, here you will get alpha plus beta, here plus alpha into beta is equal to 0. This is your equation. So how can you learn this equation? You can learn it like this. The quadratic equation will be given by x square minus sum of roots, here sum of roots into x, I am writing by another color. This is x square minus sum of roots into x plus here product of roots. Product of roots is equal to 0. So by applying this relation, we can find a quadratic equation if we are given roots of a quadratic equation. By taking an example, if 5 and 7 are roots of a quadratic equation, then find the equation. So x minus 5, or by using this relation we can write directly. So its equation x square minus sum of roots are 5 and 7, sum of roots 5 plus 7 x plus product of roots 5 into 7 is equal to 0. So your equation will be x square minus 12x plus 35 is equal to 0. Directly you can put the value and can find the required equation. One more question is there. Question number 29 from 10th C. The ratio of the roots of the equation x square plus alpha x plus alpha plus 2 is equal to 0. This is your alpha. The ratio of roots, let roots are alpha and beta, are okay, capital alpha you can take, or alpha dash and beta dash. So alpha dash upon beta dash is 2. Since alpha is given here, the equation is in terms of alpha, that's why you can take the roots in as alpha dash beta dash. Okay, so let these two are the roots of this quadratic equation, and according to question the ratio of roots is given. So from here you can find alpha dash is equal to 2 beta dash. Okay, now you have to find the value of alpha. See how can you find? You can find alpha dash plus beta dash is equal to this minus b by a, means minus alpha upon 1. Okay, this is minus alpha. So alpha dash plus beta dash is known, equation number 1. Another, alpha dash into beta dash means product of roots will be equal to c by a. This c is alpha plus 2, second equation. Now solving these two equations, we can find the value of alpha. So see how can you find? Here the relation between these given, alpha dash is equal to 2 beta dash. So here you can write 2 beta dash means beta dash square is equal to alpha plus 2. It implies that beta dash square is equal to alpha plus 2 upon 2, equation 3. Now solving this 3 and 1. So now beta square is this. It implies that what? What is beta dash? This is under root alpha plus 2 by alpha plus 2, sorry, by 2. Okay, now let this is equation 3. Okay, the same thing, putting the value of alpha dash is equal to 2 beta in this equation 1. So you get 3 beta dash is equal to minus alpha, or beta dash is equal to minus alpha by 3, equation 4. See, from equation 4, 3 and 4, both of them are the values of beta. That's why they must be equal. Thus, from equation 3 and 4, okay, your equation 3 is this one, and equation 4, of course, this one. Okay, so what can you write? Minus alpha by 3 should be equal to under root alpha plus 2 by 2. Squaring both sides, alpha square by 9 is equal to alpha plus 2 by 2. It implies that alpha 2 alpha square is equal to 9 alpha plus 18. It implies that 2 alpha square minus 9 alpha minus 18 is equal to 0. Now solving it, what we get? Alpha is equal to minus b means 9. We can write here 9 plus minus under root b square 81 minus 4ac, 4 into 2 into 18 upon 2a means 4. So finally what we get? We get it 9 plus minus, this will give a 15 upon 4. Now this implies that if we will take plus sign 6, if we will take minus sign, then 9 minus 15, how much? 6 by 4 and minus means 2 3 ja 6, 2 2 ja. So your values of alpha are 6 or minus 3 by 2. This is your answer. Okay, in this way you can solve the questions from exercise 10th C. Thank you so much.